Alright, what's up, you guys? Ryan back here with a real quick recap of last night's Wrestling Revolver Cage of Horrors 4 that took place on Triller TV. So I did not finish watching all the show last night, but I did watch it. I watched the parts that I missed. Um, so here is what went down last night for Wrestling Revolver's Cage of Horrors 4. In the opening contest, we saw a new Revolver Remix champion be crowned as as the well, can't really call him phenomenal, but if I wanted to if I'm gonna be nice, the phenomenal AJ Francis defeated Jake Christ to become the new Wrestling Revolver Remix champion. Um, the second bout of the night saw ended in a no contest as it was Zachary Wentz of the Rascals taking on Priscilla Kelly, formerly Gigi Dolan in the WWE. And this one ended in a no contest because Priscilla Kelly suffered a patella injury, and she did address it on social media that this has pretty much happened a couple on multiple occasions where her patella comes out or pops out, um, and you know, so it is what it is. But that match ended in a no contest. We saw Crash Jackson, Damian Chambers, and Ninja Mac in a triple threat match, and it was Ninja Mac picking up the win in that one. We saw new Pro Wrestling Revolver Tag Team Champions crowned as the Macabre, or the I don't know how you pronounce it, the Macabre team of Allen Angels, Dreadnought, and Cruel defeated Alpha Sigma Sigma, Brent Oakley, uh, Dick Myers, and Casey Jacobs in a frat frat house rules matchup. That was pretty much like what you would see at a frat house. There was beer pong where they tossed a ball into a cup, and if they made it, they had to drink or whatever. Um, so it is what it is. But Cruel, Knot, and Angels picked up the win in that one. Um, Dante Leon defeated JJ Garrett in a uh, um, basically it was a hardcore match. Um, BDE, or Brandon Does Everything. Uh, he was victorious last night in the Revolver Golden Ticket scramble match against Big Big Pound, Jeffrey John, Joe Alonzo, Junie Underwood. Uh, let's see, what is this? Kai Reynolds and Ryan Matthias. I'm sorry, my handwriting is really bad, so I'm mispronouncing. I know there was a dude named Reynolds, the last name Reynolds in there, but and Ryan Matthias was the last participant or the final competitor in that match, and it was Brandon Does Everything, a famous YouTuber turned pro wrestler. Um, he was victorious in that one to win the Revolver Golden Ticket that guarantees him a title shot of his choice anytime that he chooses. He can cash that in. Killer Goat, or the team of Killer Kelly and PWR world champion Myron Reed. They were supposed to face Deanna Perrazzo and Steve Macklin, but because Macklin and Perrazzo could not make it, could not make it to the event. They took on Crash Jackson and Jake Christ, and it was the team of Myron Reed and Killer Kelly picking up the win in that tag team matchup. And Then in the main event, it was a Cage of Horrors matchup. Um, Saw Rich Swann defeat Matthew Palmer. And if you in this matchup, and if you did not see this match, I would recommend checking this match out for yourself because this matchup was one of the craziest matches I've ever seen. Well, that I've seen, and because they fought outside the ring, inside the ring with weapons. They fought on top of a scaffold. Uh, Palmer threw Rich Swann onto boards that he set up between the on the entryway between the barricades. Um, he actually threw one of the camera. Matthew Palmer tossed one of the cameramen that were on the scaffold. Um, it wasn't a long scaffold, but it was like a short uh, short way down. He threw one of the cameramen off of the scaffold, and he went after security during the match. He went after referees. The match was crazy, but Rich Swann with a cutter off the top of the scaffold through I think chairs and tables or chairs and doors that were set up, and Rich Swann was your victor last night at in Cage of Horrors. So overall thoughts to wrap up this video. My overall thoughts on the show last night was I thought it was a really good show. I've watched a couple of Wrestling Revolver shows in the past, and each one becomes better and better. But yeah, so this has been my Wrestling Revolver Cage of Horrors 4 event recap for last night's event. As I mentioned, if you guys have not seen it, I would recommend checking it out on Triller TV. I thought it was a good show. So, with that in mind, I am Brian, and I will see you next time.